Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your first look at the new Smite Spectator UI. It's pretty bloody awesome. So without further ado, bam. You've got your bands in the top corners over here and over here. You got your different people on the different sides. Not sure if they're going to be modifying that background a little bit. It's just kind of a black space, which it can be a little difficult to read some of the names at the edge there, like Zapman, how it's kind of coming over. Well, let this game load up. It's just a random ranked game I pulled with Zapman in it. And so you have, like, your same stats and graphs and all that stuff you can just click on now. Makes it a little easier to navigate. We'll fast forward to get everybody loaded up in here. There we go. The thing that is the most important change, other than, like, I mean, you see they got gussied up the tops for the blue team, red team, the names, all the stats here, made it more. You've got the buff timers with your Gold Fury Fire Giant. This is all the interesting stats. Time spent dead, structure damage, net worth, KDA. I mean, it's wards placed, even. This is just awesome. This is just awesome. And then, finally, the last thing that is just as awesome as it gets, if you click on the name at the bottom here, let's say Kronos, you get to see what he has, what spells he has up, what rank they are, all of his items and what level they are, which, I mean, you already knew before. Still hitting tab will get you that same information in that regard, but you don't get the spells, which is just cool. I mean, check it out. We'll be able to find out which ability Snoopy takes first, which one he's going to be leveling the most. Same thing with Zapman over there. You can find out, say, he got Hail of Arrows first. You can tell he used it right there. You know, it's all the interesting stuff like that. And then he's going to, as soon as it comes off cooldown, is he going to use it? Is he not going to use it? Is he going to wait to use something else? What's he going to level up next? Is he going to level up? He's going to level up his one. You know, it's all those things you never knew before, and now you do know. And look at this, they even got the buffs next to their name, showing you what buff, what person has on them at this very moment. Does it have a timer for the buff and how long it's going to last on them? That's the next biggest question. So Zapman's got the blue buff, which I don't think he's going to have it much longer because it looks like he might die. Getting a little too squirrely there against Snoopy, who is just going to absolutely shoot him in the face and cause him to be dead. So yeah, I just don't see the one spot, which would be how long the buff lasts. I don't see offhand where it would say that. Maybe... Nope. It's just, I mean, it's cool enough that we know which buff is on, and it's not super critical information that we know when the buff wears off, because it's just not super critical. But this is just too cool. All of this new UI stuff. Oh, it's so cool. This is so cool. What are these buttons? Toggle followed player info? Ah, so you can turn it off. You can check off that. Let's see. Oh, you can turn off the sidebar things if you don't like those. You can turn off the minimap. There's all sorts of super awesome different ways of interpreting the information now. Can you imagine the kind of stats and things you can reveal from this? You can look up people's specific builds down to their actual skills.
Your left tower is under attack.
When they use them in a fight. We're going into the fight now, we see, you know, she's going to use her taunt now, then she put down her shield wall. She's got 4 seconds left on her shield wall. Is she going to put it down immediately, or is it going to come maybe 2 seconds later? It's just so cool. So, I just thought you guys should enjoy this lovely thing. I suggest you go in there and give it a shot, play around with it, check out the games, find replays to watch, and just innovate, look around, and learn. Because that is the most important part about this whole thing, is you can find out what you can learn from it. I really like the bands. I like the fact that they're in the top corner. Nobody will have to ask, what are the bands? Well, they're all up there. It's fantastic. So, thank you for watching so very much. I am deamonmachine, and I wanted to bring you this first look at the new Smite Spectator UI.